So good morning everybody, it's Friday today and we've managed to get to the end of the week. Unfortunately still have the snow, but I've had a wee look out there and I think it looks as if it is raining slightly. So that's maybe a wee bit better for us and it might take the snow away by the end of the day. Remember that there's no message on a Saturday and the service for the church will be on Facebook, website and on the phone line on Sunday morning, so you can listen to the service this week on Sunday online again. Unfortunately, still no word about when we can get back into the church, but we are assured by the principal clerk of the Church of Scotland, George White, that Jason Leach, who we all know, has said that the churches were last to close and would hopefully be first to open back up again. So we have to just take great faith in that they will open the churches as soon as they can. I think the word's a wee bit better about the number of cases of coronavirus. Unfortunately, still not so good about the numbers in the hospital and the number of deaths. But if we can get down the number of people who are affected and we can get more people vaccinated, then that is a good chance of us getting back together soon. So the Lanarkshire Health Board yesterday did publish a list of places for vaccination in East Kilbride, and it will not surprise you if you went for your flu jab that the Ballarat Hall is one of them. The Red Deer Centre I think was another one, and I think the Murray Owen Centre and Green Hills Health Centre, Maver Medical Practice, which is ours, and there was an Alison Lee. So that seems to be all the places in East Kilbride at the minute that are going to be doing the vaccinations. So at least they now have places, and I think people will start hearing quite quickly as soon as they've got the supplies of vaccination to go and get their jab. So turn up there everybody. I know with the weather being as it was yesterday, I heard a lot of people in Newcastle couldn't go because of the weather, but hopefully our weather will, snow will be away over the weekend, and if they're ready to start next week, then people can be ready to turn up. So if you're over 80, be prepared, and hopefully you will hear soon about that. So we've been reading the story of Abraham and we're on to Genesis chapter 16, and I think we will just read that. I have missed out a couple of chapters and moved on now to chapter 16. Abram's wife Sarah had not borne him any children, but she had an Egyptian slave woman named Hagar, and so she said to Abram, "The Lord has kept me from having children. Why don't you sleep with my slave? Perhaps she can have a child for me." Abram agreed with what Sarah said, so she gave Hagar to him to be his concubine. Abraham had intercourse with Hagar and she became pregnant. When she found out she was pregnant, she became proud and despised Sarah. Then Sarah said to Abram, "It's your fault that Hagar despises me. I myself gave her to you, and ever since she has found out that she was pregnant, she has despised me. May the Lord judge which of us is right, you or me." Abram answered, "Very well, she is your slave and under your control. Do whatever you want with her." Then Sarah treated Hagar so cruelly that she ran away. The angel of the Lord met Hagar at a spring in the desert on the road to Shur and said, "Hagar, slave of Sarah, where have you come from and where are you going?" She answered, "I am running away from my mistress." He said, "Go back to her and be her slave." Then he said, "I will give you so many descendants that no one will be able to count them. You are going to have a son, and you will name him Ishmael, because the Lord has heard your cry of distress. But your son will live like a wild donkey. He will be against everyone, and everyone will be against him. He will live apart from all his relatives." Hagar asked herself, "Have I really seen God and lived to tell about it?" So she called the Lord who had spoken to her, a God who sees. That is why people call the well between Kadesh and Bered the well of the living one who sees me. Hagar bore Abram a son, and he named him Ishmael. Abram was 86 years old at the time. Amen, and God bless that reading. And hopefully we can come and read some more of the story of Abraham next week. I think it's great that we are able to remind ourselves of some of the great stories from the Bible and from the Old Testament in particular. So I don't know about you, but I'm certainly enjoying reading the Bible stories again and reminding myself of some of the stories. But if you've got a Bible story you would like me to read, then just let me know. I'm very willing to read anything. Been doing this for 10 months now, so we must have covered quite a fair chunk of the Bible by this time. But that's not to say that we can't continue and cover a few more bits. So take care, everybody. And you want to know, you know where we are. Can I just say to you that Lynn has fallen again, and so if you can remember Lynn in your prayers. She's got a moon boot. She hasn't broken anything, but she has twisted her ankle quite badly. So if you can remember Lynn in your prayers, that would be great. And other than that, we will see you now on Monday. So have a good weekend, everybody. Hopefully the snow goes away and it'll be Monday before you know it. See you then. Bye.